Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers. Shout out to my co-host, Mavy Madman. Tell me what's up, broski.
What's up? Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Hell yeah, man. Good old Thursday, Cinco de Mayo edition. Episode 28, the Stripeprint 2, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Great now.
Hell yeah, I'm about to say. Sorry for the wait, yo. We had to wait and see everything that turns out in the after draft NFL news. There's a lot going on after the draft. But shit, we got lots to get into, so let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. NFL draft is completed, man. So you enjoyed the draft, bro? We'll just start with
I did.
I'm about to say I enjoyed this shit, man. They had what? They had Chris Angel on there doing little magic tricks. I only saw like just the one. I wasn't paying attention to other shit he was doing. But the one shit, like he guessed it like spot on. That shit was crazy.
Oh, the first three picks?
Yeah. And that dude signed it. What was that? The guy from Michigan. What was his name? Desmond Howard? He took that shit and just scuffed it in his fucking blazer.
I can't remember now.
I'm about to say it probably was Desmond Howard. I think that's his name.
I was drinking during the draft, so the beginning part of it I don't remember so much.
I already know, bro. We all was, man. But the big news though, bro, big ups to University of Cincinnati, bro. 9 draft picks this year, bro. 9 players got drafted, bro. 9 of them. That's huge, G. Huge over bruh.
I think they were the third highest college.
Yes, the third highest.
What was it? Georgia, Alabama, then UC?
It was Georgia with 15, LSU with 10, Cincinnati with 9, and then Penn State with 8, and Alabama and Oklahoma with 7, and then it goes on.
I don't know what's the bigger story, the amount of picks that came out of UC or the fact that the Texas Longhorns had a big fat goose egg.
Yeah, I'm about to say they had none.
Right.
None, bro. I don't know what's going on down there, bro. I have no clue. I'm not even a Texas Longhorn fan. But yeah, man. So let's get into these draft picks, bro. The reaction to these draft picks, bro. First one we got, Daxton Hill, safety out of Michigan, bro. How you feeling about this guy?
Oh, I'm happy with it. I mean, I told you, a couple weeks ago, and you laughed me off. Said, "Man, there ain't no way."
I did.
I said I could see the Bengals drafting a safety, and I gave my reasons why, but I didn't think he would be available. I was thinking Klein out of Georgia,
right? And
the fact that Hill fell there and right into their laps, I was expecting it,
bro. After like sitting on this pick, bro, and after seeing the highlight tape, seeing the highlight tape and everything else, I'm like, bro, like, all right. So basically we got a hybrid. Like safety / corner. So I'm like, so the question is like, all right, let's say if it ain't Jesse Bates, could it be Von Bell that we're talking about off the air that one day?
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be he goes in the corner and he's just playing behind Eli, but at the same time, we'll get into this guy next, but there's just multiple ways, but I guess as of now, he'd be playing behind Jesse Bates. I mean, which is cool.
Well, the Bengals also do several 3 safety sets, so he's going to get a lot of playing time in, and I don't want to skip ahead with the next pick, but every draft pick that we got can play multiple spots. That was the big thing from this draft is every player is a very versatile player. They're not cemented in just here and that's it.
Exactly. Multi-talented. Yeah, that's what we want though. That's what we want. But I like this pick after sitting on it, bro. At first, I was like, bro, because the first thing I thought about was like, man, the Jesse Bates thing. But then I was just like, after a while, I was like, well, if he plays behind him, then it won't seem that bad. But it's all good. But
supposedly there was a scout that said Daxton Hill's going to be the greatest back out of Michigan since Charles Woodson.
Damn.
Which that's a hell of a comparison to make.
It is.
Of course, I'm all for it. Well,
so
everybody will be.
We ain't Michigan fans, but what did they say about Jabril Peppers then? Because didn't he play safety?
He did, but he was used at so many different. They used him like a Swiss Army knife, just like everywhere.
All right, I'm about to say, because I'm just like, bro, but what about him? But I mean, that's a hell of, like you said, that's a hell of a comparison, though. But we'll see, like from the highlight tape, dude is explosive, bro. I just can't wait till we see it in action. I just can't wait. But I'm excited about this next dude we're about to get into. Cam Taylor Britt, cornerback.
He's an athletic freak.
Yes, bro. He hit us with the Nickelodeon highlight tape, jumped over the fucking the dummy, caught it with one hand.
Yeah.
I like how he started it, bro. I was like, okay. But
he came from Zach Taylor's alma mater.
But what's the wild part that I love about this pick is, he not gonna say might. It's a good possibility, not even a possibility. He could beat out Eli, bro. Or he's gonna challenge Eli for that.
He will at some point in the season.
Bro. He's gonna challenge Eli for that spot. I think that's gonna push Eli to another level. I think he's gonna push Eli to another level, having him right there, Is he gonna be right behind him? Did you see his recovery speed? There was a highlight. He got burnt, right? But he caught up 15 yards and deflected the pass. I was like, I was like,
hey, both him and Hill had 4.38 40-yard dash times, dude. Like I said, these guys are freakish athletes, man.
Thank you, bro. I'm like, we gonna love this dude. I already know that. We gonna love this dude. I hope he sticks around a long time. I really do. I'm really excited for that. But that play right there, when I saw that, I was like, damn. But did they say what player he's like compared to?
I didn't see it.
I'm gonna say I didn't see it
either.
Let's just say he's him. I don't give a damn. He is him, bro. I love it, bro. The next one, Zachary Carter, defensive tackle out of Florida. I mean, that's gonna be cool. I mean,
we needed a 3 technique.
Yes, we
needed it.
He's real aggressive, I like
the way the draft fell. I'm not mad with that selection,
bro. But for a defensive tackle, bro, like he don't even look like a defensive tackle.
Again, it's the versatility of the way these guys go. He looks more of an end.
Yeah, he look more like thank you. He look more of an end. He looks way more athletic, bro. But he's strong as shit. He can move people out the way.
But see, that's the great thing with all these guys. They can be, anywhere in a rotation.
I love it, man. That one's good. I only got no more to say about him. The next guy, Cordell Volson, guard out of North Dakota State. I like this one. Just because of like the depth for the offensive line. Like we need that.
Right.
We definitely need that because it was too. I mean, I was hoping we was going to get what's his name? Tyler Linder. Was it not Linderman, but
Linderbaum in the first round?
Yeah. I thought we was going to get him, but because he literally lasted until like 2 picks before we got him.
Yeah, good. Yeah, Baltimore snagged him up.
Bro.
Again, with me, I mean, I know so many people in Cincinnati wanted to pick, but I kind of wanted more of that positional player like a Daxton Hill that we ended up getting over Lindenbaum because I feel we did such a great job with the offensive line and free agency this year, that I didn't want to use a first round pick unless I know that person is going to be on the field majority of the time. Exactly, bro. But I like this one, We'll see how he turns out. The next one, Tyson Anderson, safety out of Toledo. This one, all right. I just gotta see how this one works out. This one, I was just on a head scratcher mode on. But again, with like the depth that we had on the safety position, I was gonna say, no pun intended, safety valve.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, we'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, big ups to him though, out of Toledo. The next one, Jeffrey Gunter, defensive end out of Coastal Carolina. I feel like we're starting to like these Coastal Carolina dudes. No lie, man. No lie. And he's a stud too, bro. He gave me like, I'm not going to say he was like, I'm not saying he's like Carl Lawson, but like, it's like just his style of play gave me that resemblance of Carl Lawson that we lost to the Jets. So I'm just like, I'm excited to see how he does. And then we had the undrafted free agents. But yeah, man.
I'm still going to count Joseph Asai in this picture.
Go ahead.
Being he didn't get to play all last season, it's almost like there's an extra draft pick playing for us this year.
Damn, that defensive end spot is wild. Joseph Asai, this kid. Was there somebody else that got hurt with us as defensive end? Or I'm just tripping. I could be just thinking about somebody else.
I think you might be thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, I must be tripping.
Because we had a couple linebackers go down.
Yeah. I wonder if one of these dudes if they could play linebacker. like the sub behind Pratt.
Oh shoot, we got so many linebackers.
I just wonder.
We got plenty of them.
We got Batchy and some other ones, yo. But yeah, we had the undrafted free agents. Who was these guys? We got what's his name? Shamari Jones, running back out of Coastal Carolina. Kawami, what was it? Lestier, wide receiver out of Kansas. I saw the highlight tape for him. He looked all right out of Kansas. He all right. Brennan Radley Hiles, cornerback out of Washington. I mean, another depth chart. Cal was a Dominitis. Yes, safety out of Pittsburgh. Javon He, wide receiver out of Coastal Carolina, another one. Ben Brown, guard out of Mississippi. Justin Rigg out of Kentucky, the tight end. I'm interested to see how this plays out. But he kind of just looks like he could be like just like a blocker, though, bro. But
most
we'll
of
see.
your undrafted free agents don't make the roster. So.
Yeah, but he's
the only one I'm interested in seeing is the Clark Lewis Harris clone.
Oh, I was about to say. Well, that one, I was looking at this next one. Devin was like Cochran, tackle out of Georgia Tech. That was one I circled. Like I was like, I'd like to see what happens with him. And then last two, what was that? Taquarius Tisdale, D lineman out of Mississippi, and Clarence Hicks, linebacker at I forget what UTSA is. I think that's in Texas, I believe. Yeah, it's like University of Texas, San Antonio, I believe. Yeah, that's what that is. But yeah. But yeah, they did pretty good, yo. I'm loving the picks. I mean, I don't got nothing to really complain about. Like, what pick do you like the most out of all this? Bro, I'll say, bro, Cam Britt for me. Literally. I'm excited for that one. I'm telling you, bro. You got no clue. I can't wait till we go to it's not back together Saturday anymore, but when we go to the training camp, I'm excited to see all that.
I mean, I'm excited to see all of them, in the mix. But to me, the most intriguing player to me to see, and I just mentioned earlier, we drafted him last year, is Joseph Asai. That's where a lot of my focus is at. Daxton Hill's probably going to be the top two picks are my main ones. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Okay. I'm about to say, man. This one's is cool, but which one you like the least? Bro, for me, I'm going to Toledo, dude. I just got to see how that plays out.
Like I said, I mean, I get the draft, the picks that they did. I'm not really. There's nothing that I have that I could say I feel the least about. I like everything that they did. It's
just a lot. I mean, they filled the slots. I've got to see how it all plays out.
It wasn't this. I guess you could say, quote unquote, wasn't the sexiest off season, but they had in my opinion, a perfect off season. You took care of literally everything that you needed to do. Your offensive line was your biggest weakness. They took care of that in free agency. Your next biggest weakness was your defensive secondary. They took care of the defensive secondary. I mean, every part that was weak with this team, they seemed to do exactly what they needed to do. They went into the draft and everything this whole offseason with a plan. They stuck to it, and it went to perfection as far as I can tell.
It did. It was right on the money, bro. I'm just not used to seeing us doing this good in the draft, bro. It's just like it's the Taylor era, bro.
I'm not used to seeing the Bengals be able to get the players that they want that late into the draft. We're used to drafting in the teens.
Facts.
You're lucky if it's early 20s at the latest. And now we were bottom of the barrel, and they still got the main people that they wanted.
Exactly. I mean, everybody's passing up a lot of good product players. I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. Just like you said, I'm shocked. I was shocked. But hey, I'm just glad it all worked out. I'm glad these individuals are with us. I wish them all luck. Well, we wish them all luck. Shit. We hope we see them, this fall. Shit. Who you think that's gonna make the biggest impact right off the bat? Yo, I'm saying Cam Britt.
I was gonna say, if I had to say anybody, depending on that's the thing. Where are they gonna line up, like as far as the depth chart? Where is Hill going to be fitted in the depth chart? Is he going to be labeled as a safety or labeled as cornerback? So, I kind of think Britt might have more opportunities than Hill, but it all depends on, like I said, what formations in that they do.
You were, yeah, yes, yeah. It does come down to the formations, but I do believe like just how he is, they were trying to make sure he's on the field at some point.
Both of those guys are going to be
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
field
both
a
of
lot.
them, yeah.
And I could see that limiting Britt because they may want to go with more 3 safety formations.
Yeah. Especially depending on who we're playing against. If it's like a pass and attack team, yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a tough one. That's a tough one to try to guess on.
Hell yeah. But yeah, us against the pass and attack, oh yeah, it's a wrap. I don't see nothing going over the top.
As long as that pass rush is there, you don't need to worry about it.
Facts. Big facts.
And that's one of the biggest things I think, we need to see this year is that pass rush vastly improved from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Too many times quarterbacks are back there drinking a beer, sitting in a lawn chair.
Like that kid from the Jets.
I don't want to talk about that.
Kid from the Jets, fucking a whole bunch, bro. Like even
I still have PTSD from that game.
Yeah, man. Shit, Baker included, like he was sitting back there cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, we did miss that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we did miss that, that pressure, bro, coming off the edges. But what do you give the grade these draft picks, man? What's the grade you give these dudes?
Oh, overall, I'm giving for me, it was an A. I mean,
okay.
You got the players that you wanted. You actually were aggressive. You traded up, to get a pick with hardly giving up anything in order to move up. Like I liked everything that they did with it. I don't see any way to give it anything other than at least an A.
I'm with you, bro. I had an A too. Like
all the picks are athletic as hell.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Speed, and more speed.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's nobody like trash that we got. Like everybody is solid, ready to go, rough rider like players. Yeah. Like that's exactly what we need, especially for that defense, bro. And oh yeah, bro. It's gonna be nice, bro. So
they're going to need that speed going up against, Josh Allen, Mahomes, and all the quarterbacks that's in our conference. Yeah.
That's all I want to see, like how they're going to set up, like having these guys on board. I just want to see how they set up against those scrambling QBs, like you said, like the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, your Pat Mahomes. Shit, who else that we got on? I forget who else we got on the schedule, but just your mobile like quarterback. I just want to know how they handled that, like going into the season with these picks and with your man's side coming back. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting, man. Everybody's in for a treat with this year, bro. I feel like they literally upgrade. I feel like they upgraded with all these. Like I feel like they literally upgrade. I ain't see no downgrade on this. Like, yeah.
This team to me on paper already looks better than the Super Bowl team.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. More aggressive. They're and the biggest plus, everybody's younger, bro. So it's just like you got the quick, athletic, it's just like everybody's ready to go. Like we got these dudes fresh. Like, it's rare that we get these type of opportunities. So like I'm excited we take advantage of this. And I just hope when we get into the training camp and go into the season, I just hope they keep these dudes healthy as possible.
That's everybody with the roster. We got very fortunate this past season. It's going to be very hard to replicate that, and hopefully we can.
Exactly. Especially, hopefully we don't run into the bullshit from last year with the COVID nonsense. And hopefully we're going to run into no wild injuries like we said last year with the, the broken titty and all that shit. So it's just like torn pectoral. Sorry, everybody, if you know what I'm talking about. So it's just like, used to seeing that almost every other year from the Bengals. So it's just like seeing us doing all this right now. Oh yeah, man, it's high hope. So it should be no excuses getting back to where we were last year. With Maverick got right behind you on that flag, it should be no excuses getting back to the Super Bowl. Like literally, should be no excuses. But we will see. Everybody has to remain healthy, man. Everybody's got to be on the same page, and everybody got to believe that we will win. That's it, bro. Here's the shit though. So, and this has been the big question, and we were talking about it yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, this past Monday, voluntarily workouts has started, like for the off season for the Bengals. Social media made this a big fucking issue. People in social media that Jesse Bates wasn't at the voluntary workouts. Some people were tight, some people understood. It was literally like teeter-totter. Like some people understood that he wasn't coming. Some people was calling him an unsportsmanlike player. You should be there for the team. It's the first day, X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada.
What type of workout was it?
Voluntary.
Thank you.
That means optional, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
where's Allen Iverson? It's practice. You're mad at practice.
It's practice. And they was just in the workout room. And they just opened up the workout room. And it's like meet and greet. It's like first day of school. Like, no, it's like freshman orientation. It's like freshman orientation. That's what it is. It's like freshman orientation. You're meeting the, returning class. You're seeing the new freshmen coming in, and I know they got to feel good. I know Chase feel good about that shit. Got that freshman year under his belt. So I already know he's talking big in the weight room. So the question is, will we see anything happen with Jesse Bates, going into this offseason, going into the beginning of the season, this fall?
In which regard? Which way?
We'll start with contract.
Do I think he'll get a contract extension?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Extension or just him signing a contract.
The franchise tag?
Yeah.
To me, it's just going to be the franchise tag.
Tag?
To me, I think their numbers are, nowhere near matching to what Bates wants and what the Bengals want to give him. And I hate to use this, say it in this phrase, even though I don't believe they'll use him that way, but they can. The Bengals have more leverage now going, hey, we got two safeties, and if you don't want to re-sign, we got your cheaper option right here.
See, that's the scary. That's the scary part, because parts of me feel like he might hold out. Then there's parts of me that be like, how he handled it last season. He just ended up playing and was hoping he will get the contract during the season. Mm-hmm. But since
they offered him a contract, he just doesn't want what they offered. Yeah. And with Daxton Hill, they got him for 5 years. Mm-hmm. 5. So to me, the ball is all in Bates' court. Like, if I really want to stay here,
But man, it's just. I mean, I hope
this is, like I said, that worst case scenario, they could franchise tag him again next season, but I don't see them doing that with having Daxton Hill.
Right. That shit terrible though, bro. I hate that franchise tag option. I understand it, just to it gives you leverage and give you breathing room to figure out what's else on the floor. But it's just like,
I'll throw this out there. I'm trying to think of how I want to word this.
You good.
The contract offer the Bengals gave to Bates, I believe what will end up happening is it'll be a few $1 million less, and that contract's going to go to Bell. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like the extension that Bates turned down, they'll give it to Bell with a few million less than what Bates would have got, what they offered Bates. And then Hill be the starting safety there. Bell still remain a safety there. And
that's plan B that I could definitely see. Yeah, I could definitely see that on a plan B standpoint.
Or they re-sign neither one of them, just roll with their just two newest draftees.
Yeah. It's just, man. It's a business, like we said, man. It's a business. It's always a lot of heartbreaks in this business, bro. A lot of hopes, a lot of dreams shattered. But it's just like, man, I
hate to lose Bates in that, and I get what you're saying, but I'd rather use that money to keep as much of the offense together for as long as possible.
Yeah, because because long term, and then okay, if they did do this, then you got to figure out how to keep, because we got three solid wide receivers, and we got to try to keep, because like we said in the last episode, the plan is to keep Higgins and Chase with Burrow. I think that's the full plan. Mm-hmm. And if it's not Higgins and Chase, it's definitely Higgins and it's definitely Chase and Burrow. They want to keep them together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some got to give, man. I hope they give in, bro. I hope they give into a reasonable contract, but we will see. Time will tell. But the thing is, bro, we were talking about the last episode. I was like, yo, he's probably the best thing we've seen playing that position since Reggie, bro. That's me though. I don't know about you, but that's me because after Reggie, it was just George Adoka and Sean Williams.
George Iloka did pretty good for us.
He did good.
I like George Iloka.
Yeah, I did too. Hard hitter.
He was a thumper. I mean, the facts are the facts. He had a mediocre season, but excelled in the playoffs. And, he's a team leader, and that's something that's very hard to replace.
You talking about Bates?
Bates, yeah.
Man, I don't know about say mediocre because because I don't know if you remember, it's been a while because I think only thing we basically remember is the Super Bowl. But if you remember the beginning of the season, the offense had trouble getting shit started, and defense was hand on everything. So he was part of that.
Oh yeah, he was part of that.
He was part of that. He's making plays. So like, I don't know if I'll call him mediocre. I mean, like, I know that's your opinion.
I would say like he was average through the season, but he was exceptional in the playoffs. He peaked at the right time, and I can get some of the hesitation maybe in the regular season because of the contract situation. And that could have very well been a good part of it. And then with the Super Bowl run, it's playoffs, you're not worried about your contract. You want to try to win the ring. So his play stepped up. And I think that level of play, he can keep it at that if he didn't have to worry about the contract ordeal. But I mean, again, I'd rather have that money for the offensive side of the ball.
I hear you. And then since we got these picks, but we got to see how these picks play out. That's the thing. Like, I can't just go off of the highlight tape because it's a whole new different game, whole new different type of competition. So it's just like, some people will make it, some people might flop. That's the way the game goes. So it's just like, we're gonna have to see how it plays out. But I just hope they get something going. But if not, it is what it is. But I just hate to see him go like that, bro. And I hate to see him like sit out. But I do understand it if he do decide to sit out, because I brought up to you that Earl Thomas situation that happened years ago when like same situation, it was coming up to the contract shit. He was going to hold out. And then of course the media basically held the narrative and that's what I hate. And that's the thing I hate about when it comes to these contracts is the media controls the public perception and controls everything to where it will make you think like, okay, this person's being selfish due to, because they're painting out the narrative for you. And it's just like, you're automatically making your decision while you're looking at all the information that they're putting out on the floor. So it's just like, they got to do something, man. I just hope they do something. That's all, man. That's all I got to say about that. I just hope they do something. It just be sad to see nothing happen.
I mean, me personally, I'd love for them to keep Bates and have Hill playing in Bell's spot. I'd love to have that combination in the backfield.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not willing to jeopardize
that for the offense.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a trio, Chase, Higgins, and Burrow.
It is.
And I would want to do everything possible to keep that together. You have defenses struggle with that. That makes your slot receiver that much better, your tight end that much better. No matter, regardless if it's Mixon or Evans, whoever be in the backfield, it's going to make them better because the focus is on the receivers, and especially the fact that they can destroy you on yards after catch. They don't even have to get you deep; they can get it short and they'll take it out. And that's a lot of stuff the defenses have to focus on, and that's like I said, I'd rather just more focus on
offense. Keep them in there, then you could possibly replace but I mean, we have to see. We have to see if this guy got that leadership gene in him, Daxon Hill, if it does happen. But he does seem like he's ready to go. I will tell you that. Like if it came down to it and he doesn't show up, Jesse, I'm talking about, I do believe this kid is ready to go.
I believe the same thing.
Yeah, I believe he's ready to go. I'm not even doubting that like at all. Like he gonna get the opportunity, he will take it. But yeah, anything else to add on that before we move forward, bro?
Yep.
All right, here we go, bro. Y'all, I was telling y'all this last year, and I've been stuck on this, and I can't believe that they didn't do anything about this in the draft or during the offseason. That second string QB position. I'm gonna keep putting a circle around that, bro, because I'm gonna keep telling y'all, bro, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I am not I am not in no type of shape or form have any faith in Brandon Allen taking over if something happens. Like, they have to fill that up. And there's a name out there that just got released. A name. Nick
I knew you were gonna say. I knew you were going to. I was gonna do the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing.
I said it last year, like because he was available then, and it's like, come on, he's available now, and it's just like,
Allen is Taylor's boy, man. You know, he ain't. Unfortunately, he's not going nowhere. But that offense becomes, you know, is stale water.
Stupid stale
when he's out there. Yeah.
Because you get the chemistry's off, the timing's off. It's just they have to look at this, bro. Like this option as a second string. They have to, man. They have to. That's all I'm gonna say on that, bro. Like they have to look at that position, bro, because it's no way in hell, like, because like you said, we got lucky. We got lucky with the injuries. We got lucky this past season. Now, since we made the Super Bowl, everybody got our number, bro. We are on the spot. Yo, I don't think y'all understand. We are on the spotlight this season. No joke, man. We're gonna be the team
last
to
year
beat.
You caught everybody off guard.
Yes,
it's not happening now.
Yeah, we are the team to beat. AFC wise, we are the team to beat. AFC wise. So it's like they got to do something, bro. Like they got to show up. They got to show up with this stuff. Other news. Bengals picked up Jonah Williams 2023 option. I like that. I'm glad.
I knew that was. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I
unless your first round pick is complete shit, you're gonna pick that. You're gonna pick that up every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boy.
I hope he comes back though.
Billy Price.
Yeah, and might as well. Yeah, Billy Price. But I really hope. I really hope of way I really hope he gets a second chance, but I'm not sure. I guess they're just waiting to see how everything plays out with these picks to make a move, but we'll see, man. Also, Kevin Huber signed for another 1 year punter. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. You say you wanted a punter, right?
Oh yeah, I wanted the punt god, Ariza, Arizona State. I was hoping, but it didn't.
I thought it was San Diego State.
Or San Diego.
All right. You think about my team in Arizona State. I see you.
I'm tripping.
I see you. Them Sun Devils, yeah. But yeah, man, that happened. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I just hope they figure this out. I just hope they figure this out with the second string. I hope they figure out with Bates. And then I hope anything else happens. Yeah, they got to fill the puzzle pieces, man. Now, this situation, bro. And I didn't know Taylor knew about this. I didn't know that they asked Taylor the question at the press conference.
Yeah, okay.
I did not know this. But we're gonna get into it, y'all. Like, I don't know if people heard, I'm pretty sure you heard, but the past week, even during the draft, it was like the first day of the draft, this got leaked, right? With Jackson Carman. Jackson Carman, his alleged rape allegations, like this came out of nowhere from an independent source. This shit happened. Let me go into this article. This shit happened on his freshman year. And I was just confused on why this got brought up during the draft. But the alarming part, and this is my bite. This is what scratches my ass with our fan base, bro. For instance,
how fast
we witnessed, like, how long Big Ben been over at Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And how long in that rape shit happened. Didn't you see, like, I mean, yeah, you had some people like on the fence, but the fan base had his back. Like, nobody turned their back on him until all the shit was out. And then, of course, even with the shit was out and it came up, somehow it came up like, you know, like it was all false. But regardless, with it coming up false, like, nobody switched up on Big Ben. Like, they followed him for miles and miles and miles.
Because by the time it came out, they already won Super Bowls and he's a winning quarterback. And that, no matter the situation, let's be honest with it, that heals all wounds.
Yeah, like they forgot all about that shit. Like, all that shit went away. But the moment something happens with one of our teammates, that it's a name and then that 4-letter word, and it just like, boom, he got to get out of here without any, like, I thought it was innocent until proven guilty. But like, it's like, as soon as you see the word, he's guilty until proven innocent. So it's just like, what the fuck? And it's in all the facts that's on this, you know, the timeline of this case. They even went through a thorough investigation, and they did. There wasn't enough evidence.
Say weren't the charges dropped? And
yeah, and the charges was dropped. The lady who pronounced herself anonymous, Jane Doe, you know, like
even she said it was consensual, I believe, or whatever the case.
And there was even text messages. So it's just like, come on, man. And then this is the thing that I gotta get into. It's just like, people can understand, bro. Like, this is the delusional world we're in. Like 5 years later, it's like Jackson Carman's 18, the chick was 15. Don't y'all realize like that's kind of like a senior in high school and a sophomore in high school? So when you're in high school, you're not really thinking about age. Y'all just go to the same school. But since we're going with the facts, he just got into college and she's still in high school. I mean, we don't know if they had we don't know behind the scenes, like if they had a relationship, like we don't know, but it was obviously consensual. Like, so it's, well, did I say that right? Because I'm wet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, you good.
But obviously, like, yeah, she agreed with the terms. So it's just like, I just don't understand where people's thought process is at, like, oh my God, like she's 15, like what a dog. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, like put yourself when you're 18. Like, just put yourself when you're 18. That's just a young adult. You can't buy beer, you can't do nothing. It's just, you're just 18. So it's just like, it's just 3 years apart. So it's just like, I don't see anything rapey with the situation, especially it's kind of like it was mutual. It was mutual. And basically what happened, this is to me what happened. This to me, just hear me out. He's going to the Clemson. Basically, they were messing around prior, or let's say they're messing around prior, or they were talking prior. Either way, he goes to Clemson, and then let's say, you know, like, I don't know how Debo Sweeney is over there, but I'm assuming he's like boot camp mentality. Like, he got that Army Old Testament mentality, like, yo, no women, no nothing. You here at 4 a.m. sharp, like, you just on that type of time. He's like, so like, yo, I can't have any girls, yada yada yada. She didn't want the D to be over. Like, she didn't want the D to be over. Like, she was enjoying the roller coaster. She was enjoying the roller coaster. She didn't want the ride to be over with. He wanted to be over with just due to his situation and his career. He was focused on his career. She focused on fun, and she didn't want to be over with. So she pulled the card, like, yo, all right, since you don't want me no more, this was going to happen. And then that got brought out. That's just how I look at it, bro. That's how I look at it, man. And that happens to a lot of people. We can relate it to the Deshaun Watson situation. Yes, there's 22 civil suits, but it's just suits. It's just all assumptions, yo. There's really no proof. There's nothing out there like that says he did anything. It's a lot of talk, but when it comes to the evidence, there's not even enough evidence, just like this case. There's not enough evidence to prove that he raped anyone or assaulted anyone, took advantage of anyone, or forced anyone to do anything. So it's just like, it's like the same exact situation. This shit is just like Deshaun Watson, just minus the 22 chicks. That's it. But this situation is wild, and I just hate how our fan base is, or how quick they switch up on people the moment something happens. And you would think, people would, like, since this had nothing to do with the Bengals, and this happened like in the past, you would think people will comfort him or forgive him. Like, let's say they forgave him for his quote unquote sin or whatever you want, if you want to call it that. Let's say they forgave him, but it's like people was being just harsh. Like, they were just like, he just gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. If this is true, he gotta go. Like, I mean, like, and the crazy thing is, he mentioned this in his draft interview about this shit. They asked him about this shit when he was being looked at by like the Jets, Dolphins, and some other two other teams that I saw. Like, he mentioned this in the interview, surprisingly, because somebody asked him about the situation. They were shocked that he brought it up, but he answered it like respectfully, like, truthfully as he possibly can, without looking like, a creep. So it's just like, people just gotta, like, you gotta, like, if y'all if y'all as fans like care about these individuals, man, literally, man, you got to have they back at all times, man. Like people got to quit treating these dudes like they toys, like Toy Story, like the kid with braces just smashing just action figures together and just throw them away like they don't mean nothing. Like, yo, he means a lot to this team, bro. And the last thing he needs is that mental down spiral. We don't need that, because if this affects his mental, then guess what's going to happen, Maverick? That's, you're going to see all the talks come out like, oh, he don't got it no more. He's this, he's that. That's, you see all the negative reviews, and guess what's going to happen? He's most likely going to just, his whole, like his plan and mentality is going to go downward, bro. So it's like, he need us. He need us to be on his back, bro. Like he need us like to have his back on this, yeah, regardless. That's all I gotta say. What you gotta say about this, bro? I was on a rant about this. Sorry, yo, man. It just makes me mad that people like jump to conclusions like that quickly when it deals with and I already know it's due to the state we're in, like in society, where like the feminine shit is at an all-time high, and it's like we gotta treat everything. You gotta look everything deeply type shit, and you gotta treat everything like carefully before you just start going with shit. But it's just like, come on, man, like this shit, it turned, like, I mean, regardless of the situation, this is always, it's going to be a stain on his record. Regardless, this is always going to be there. The fact that this came out, and it sucks, but it all comes down to how he plays. It all comes down how he handles this, like on the aftermath. He got plenty of time. It's Cinco de Mayo. So it's just like, I hope between now and training camp, I just hope he's mentally ready. I'm focused on his mental state. That's what I'm focused on. Anything you want to add? I'm just focused on his mental state. I got it, bro. He's a Fairfield. He's a Ohio native, Fairfield native, bro. It's like, people got to have his back, man. If you agree or disagree.
All the information, as far as I could see, was all there in the article or the story that was released, that charges were dropped or whatever the case. There was an investigation. Everything seemed to, I guess, I don't know if you want to use the word fine or whatever. Yeah, it was solved, I guess, is the way to say it. Mm-hmm. I just question the timing of why a year after he's been in the NFL.
Thank you.
You had all that time in the world. You had Super Bowl, and you didn't do nothing. You wait until right when the draft is getting ready to start to all of a sudden try to drop a bombshell. Like what was your true motive there?
This came out before the first pick got released.
And I understand it's public record, but I mean, I don't want to come off as this sounded, wrong or anything like that, but it was
you get your podcast.
It was a private matter.
Facts.
That you could look up through public record, but you weren't there. You don't know what went on, what happened.
Exactly.
You're going straight to just, you hear it, because it was on the latest TikTok video, it must be true. So, yeah. I just, like you were already saying with that, I don't understand why everyone's so quick. Did you just hear it? So you judged everything based off of hearsay.
Thank you.
Right off the rip. Like you said, it used to be innocent until proven guilty, but now you're guilty until proven innocent.
Facts. It's sad, bro. And it's just like, we can name a bunch of players and the fan base is like, they had their back until like it came out they was guilty. Then, he got the walk of shame, like Ray Rice, or like, I can't say Ray Lewis, but like definitely Ray Rice. Like for instance, like, when that video came out, or Jamal Charles, the running back in Kansas City, when that shit came out.
I'll put it like this. I've seen more hate on the Jackson Carman story that had no video evidence, no photo evidence, nothing of the kind, than Robert Kraft received after videos were released and everything else. So, and that seemed to be okay to go ahead and drop and let go and not even get fined or penalized by the NFL or the other owners. And,
you beat me to it.
As far as that's concerned.
Beat me to it.
So what else is there really to say with Jackson Carman?
Thank you, bro.
On something that happened when he was, again, a teenager, and like you gave the perfect scenario, being 18 and 15, that's kind of like your typical age of high schoolers that are dating.
Thank
You
you.
know, how many times, oh, my daughter, she's a sophomore, but she's going to prom with this senior.
Thank you, bro.
So
Like,
that's all right. That's all right unless they lick it and stick it. Then it's a problem. So
damn.
I mean, you know, you can't have it both ways, and that's just how I'm looking at it.
That's the reality of it, though. Like, you know, we ain't trying to joke, but fuck it at the same time. But it's just like that's just the reality of it, man. But yeah, you beat me to it. That was the next part I was gonna get into, just like that situation. But with that, money talked on that one, because
money talks on, but I'm just talking about from a fan's perspective.
Yeah.
And general public.
Fact.
I've seen more backlash, if you will, towards the whole Jackson Carman thing than I did from a nationwide story when it came to craft.
Facts, yo. That's it, man. Like like I told you on the live stream with this, bro, I literally be feeling like people on Negro Watch. Like, it literally be feeling like that. It's just like people just sitting there just like, and then it just explodes from there. And then everybody just like, then at that point, people not even looking at like the facts. People just looking at people's responses. And then they're just getting geared up. And then they're just like, yeah, fuck JC. And it's like, yo, wait, whoa, hold on. Like, like, we got to look at this case thoroughly. It's just like, you can't just like take the rug from him, like, just when you just see this shit pop up. And it like you said, the timing was weird. You'd have thought it would have came up, because like I told you on the live stream we did the draft, his phone conversation with Zach Taylor, it went viral. You'd have thought it would have came out either before or after that fact. But like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he owes somebody money back in South Carolina. I don't know. But somebody got dirt, and they tried to tarnish the image, but it was a dud. So it was just like, you know, it was a broken magnet that shit slid right off the damn refrigerator, y'all. So it's just like it's, you know, no face, no case. So it's just like, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, man, it was just sad to see how this comes out, how it came out, bro. But Zach Taylor, like he said, I'm not commenting on this. He said it straight up, like, yo, I know there's something out there about JC, and I'm gonna let y'all right now, I'm not answering shit about it. He didn't say shit, but he said I ain't answering nothing.
Because he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he don't got to. Because it don't, like, people don't understand, like, this shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like, people, because like I was telling you on the live stream, it's like, yo, y'all really want to be about this lifestyle? Let's do a background check on the whole NFL fucking league, bro. I guarantee we'll find something, bro.
Not just that, just do it on anybody in general. You know, too, anybody. Bro. You're gonna find something on everybody, no matter who you are.
I mean, like we already saw it last year with the, you know, the shit with the Gruden shit was kind of weird, but the Washington football team with the cheerleaders, that was something, because nobody knew about that. And that's just behind closed doors. And then I think somebody might have said something about the Cowboys, but that shit got brushed under the rug. But they stayed the focus on the Washington football team with that. So it's just like, you know, people just got to chill, man. Like, when you get information, you got to chill, read, like, just read. People don't want to read. People just don't want to read facts. They want to just go off of public opinion. And it's to let y'all know, public opinion does not work in the court system, bro, at all. So no matter what you say, he say, she say, the dog say, the chipmunks in the back say, it don't mean nothing in the court of law, bro. Like, it all comes down to what's the facts. And even if it don't fit the narrative that you want, it don't mean he's guilty. That's it. That's it, bro. The dude is clean, bro. So leave this dude alone. Let him play his game. Hopefully, like I said, we have him here for a long time. Win some Super Bowls, win some playoff games, and we go forward from there, bro. But y'all have to have these players back. So this seemed like y'all just real quick to switch. That's all I got to say. Anything you want to add, bro, before we get into some other shit?
Nah, that's it on that subject.
Somebody say, yeah, we ain't trying to say that shit too long. I don't want nobody thinking like, oh, so y'all agree with rape? Like, nah, that ain't what we saying, bro.
No, not by any means.
Go sit in the back.
Don't put those words in the mouth.
Yeah, go sit in the back, bro. You slow today. You got selective hearing. So it's just like, yeah, man. But yeah, man, other news. Since we got done with the draft news, around the league news. Holy. All right. around the league news, we got Pro Bowl. Okay, DeAndre Hopkins suspended 6 games for violating the NFL performance enhancing drug. I want to know what he took. That's my curious.
I don't know. One too many poppy seed muffins for all we know.
But the thing is, he's out he can't come back till week 7, I believe, or 6. I think he's spending for 6. Yeah, spending for 6 games, I believe. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting how they play it, but it makes sense of why they traded for Marquise Brown in the draft, though. So it's almost like they knew beforehand.
I think they knew something was up.
That's wild.
17 game season. He's not gonna miss much.
Yeah, he ain't miss much. But that happened. Was it Tyrann Mathieu signed with the Saints? But the wildest shit, y'all. Gronk is still free. Odell Beckham is still free. Julio Jones is still free. And there's some others, but those are just the major names. I'm curious to see where the fuck they're going to go.
Well, I think they're all still going to go to their, respective teams. Gronk, if he does sign, he'll re-sign with Tampa Bay probably by training camp time.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham will end up probably re-signing with the Rams for like the veteran minimum or something, more than likely because of the injury that he got in that, and just so he can, be back with them. And Julio Jones will probably end up just to reunite him again with Matt Ryan at the Colts.
Man, I did see something last night though. OBJ was in Phoenix last night at the game. I'm just saying, man. We'll see. Everything's up in the air. Schedule's going to be released next Thursday at, what was it, like 6 or 8 p.m.?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Man, any games you're looking forward to that you want to see?
Oh, there's plenty of games I'm looking forward to. The easy answer is all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
But, trying to remember off the top of my head, obviously the Chiefs rematch.
Bro, I hope that's opening season day.
The Bills game, I can't wait to see that. Obviously the Saints game with Burrow and Chase being reunited with Louisiana. That crowd is going to go insane. I really don't know how many Saints fans will be at the game versus how many Bengals fans will be at the game, or just Burrow fans and Chase fans. The Tampa Bay game is going to be a huge one. It's going to be a crazy one.
Man, all I know is when their contract comes up, bro, Mikey better have that money when it comes to those 2 gentlemen right there. They better have that money, because since you brought up the Saints and you brought up the homecoming, like I said, Mikey better have that money when it's time. That's all I know, bro. Since you don't got it, since the whole Jesse Bates thing ain't working out right now, that's cool. But when it comes to these 2 individuals, you better have that money, bro. Because you don't think if Burrow go, you don't think he gonna bring his ass with him? Oh yeah.
Oh, he ain't going.
But I hope nobody goes nowhere. But Mikey better have that money. He better have that money. Bucks.
What do you think? What do you think the reason is they're doing the training facility now and this, that, and the other? They're gonna do everything they can to make sure this boy stays here. They ain't going nowhere.
He better.
He ain't going nowhere. He's already got a key to the city, more or less.
He better, man. He better. I say I'm just scared of Mikey, bro. Bucks versus Seahawks November 13th and 9:30 a.m. in Germany. I'm glad we're not in none of these international games. Personally, bro, I don't even I understand it, just the branch out, just to branch out, more money, marketing, etc. Possibly
I don't care. I hate it.
Team, but I don't like it like that much.
I'm not a fan of it. It's not fair to the home team. It's not fair to the home stadium, not fair to the home fans. That's money and revenue, as far as I'm concerned, lost in their pockets.
Yep.
And a chance for fans to go see their team play. I am not a fan of it at all.
I'm not, bro.
And that's just my stance on it.
Especially like the Jet, we saw it. What was the last one we played? It was against the Washington, I believe, in England.
I think so.
In London. Yeah,
the only reason the only aspect of it I like about it is that I can start watching football at 9:00 in the morning.
That's probably the positive part.
That's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing. Other than that, to me, it's just not. I mean, if you're the away team, great, it don't matter to you because you didn't lose anything at home. But for being a home, for the home team, again, you lost your home crowd, you lost your home stadium, and all that.
Man,
and I don't know how many people really want to travel overseas during the season. Regardless if it's just one game or not. Too. How many of these players are going to feel comfortable going overseas, especially the one for the game in Germany, when you got all that shit going on with Russia and Ukraine right now? So
thank you, Maverick.
I'm just putting that out there.
Thank you, Maverick.
For shits and giggles.
Thank you, Maverick. That's always just like, so is that war not going on?
I mean, and the way Russia's talking, who knows that you might have just gave them another target to look for down the road. For all you know. Man. I mean, you already have Russia TV stations showing what it would do, nuclear scenarios with, if they would attack Europe and shit like that, or England, whatever the case may be, pull the George Bush nuclear.
Yeah, right. It's silly, bro. I ain't messing with it. And then
you got too much shit going on over there for us to worry about having NFL games over there.
That's what I'm saying. That's more of a player hazard, them doing that shit. Literally, bro. And then I saw like on the news, maybe a couple of days ago, maybe last week, the dude that we haven't seen in the last, it's May? In the last, probably, I'll say 4 months, the Fauci character, the guy said we might even have the COVID outbreak this fall. So just okay, if this shit happens again overseas. So how they're going to play this out? So they're going to have to do the whole vaccine thing again, or how's it going to play out? So it's just it's silly as shit, bro.
It'll play out whatever fits the narrative at the time is how it's going to play out.
I can't even call it. I'm just bro, I don't think they thought this through. I think they just thought about money, just money.
Just do what makes you feel comfortable for you and move along.
I just hope they don't bring that mess back in there, bro. Because, man, that's probably, if anything out of last season, I hope that don't happen this season, is that mess. Because that shit was just stupid. It was like picking names out of a hat. Every week, it was just suspense. All right, who's going to be this week? Who's going to be this week? And it just it's just too much, bro. It's too much. It's just way too much. But that's it on that. This is an interesting story right here. Mr. Ryan Tannehill, bro. All right.
Oh, the non-mentor thing.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Tennessee Titans drafted Malik Willis out of Liberty. I believe he went to. Now, Ryan Tannehill came out and said, I guess he feels like he's not in the right mindset to mentor him. He seems like his job to mentor the new guy coming in, and there's a lot of people that spoke out. I saw Kurt Warner spoke out, said you should mentor him, and if he ain't gonna do it, I'll do it. Even Robert Griffin III, I see him came out today and said something, but it's just how you feel? You think he should mentor this kid, or it shouldn't even matter?
And truth be told, for me, anytime someone's drafted, I understand it's your position and, you're upset because that's your job.
Right. Man.
I feel like it is kind of your responsibility to help mentor the younger people. If you're that worried that person's going to replace you, look at the Green Bay situation. They drafted Jordan Love in the first round.
Thank you.
And what shot has he been given yet? None. You can do the same thing. If it helps step your game up, so be it. But yeah, to me, you should help mentor the younger people. You were probably mentored when you came in the league.
Facts.
And you're just gonna, all of a sudden, just because you have sour grapes over the shit, get over it. I mean, I'm sorry. I side with Kurt Warner and all them. Tannehill, all you're showing is that you're a bitch. I mean, that's just it is what it is. You want to sit there and go, after we lost to the Bengals, I was in a dark place and I was this, that, and the other. So
that's what you said too.
So you pulled the sympathy card with that,
yep,
just to turn around and pull the bully card of I ain't mentoring shit. He can do whatever hell he wants by himself, more or less is what you said.
Thanks.
No, I'm sorry. That's the way I feel with that.
Yeah, that'll rub me the wrong way. I'm like, oh, you don't want to help me? All right. I'm definitely gonna make your ass sit on the bench. Mm-hmm. That's the way I look at it. I'm definitely gonna make sure your ass sit on the bench. If I'm Malik, I would even take that no kind of way. I'm like, all right, you definitely sitting on the bench, bro. Like you said, he just in his feelings. He got the past trauma from the game. I feel like we broke a lot of hearts, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm like, the Bengals literally broke a lot of hearts. We saw the Kansas City Chiefs team split up. Like I said, the Titans split up completely. They lost AJ Brown. They gave up AJ Brown in the draft to the Eagles. I was like, they stupid as fuck for that. So it's just like we're breaking up a lot of teams, bro.
And again, look at all that transpired. That's the whole argument for me and the Jesse Bates.
Even the Browns
saving as much money for the offense as possible. We don't want to have that big, humongous type of blow up.
That shit's wild. I hear you though, but it's just wild, bro. It's just wild.
It's not like he was what he ended up being. What, a third round? Was it a third round pick? Is when they drafted Willis?
I think it was third round, but let's say second to be cool.
I'm pretty sure it was the third, but either way, they didn't use a first round pick on a quarterback. Green Bay did, and you see how that worked out. Mm-hmm. Be a man and play your ass off to keep him off the field.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You know, I mean,
that's like you showing weakness off the grip.
Off rip.
Yeah, you showing weakness already, and like when somebody exposes themselves, everybody, that's when you gotta take action. You know, like he already showed his hand. That's when you already got to know what it is. It's like, all right, I'm gonna make sure you sit on the bench. I'll make sure like I'm gonna make the most electrifying plays out here, bro. But
I'm not taking that out of context. It's not like your team did to you like Cleveland did to Baker, so you have nothing to fucking bitch about.
That's what I'm saying. We broke up teams. We even broke up their asses. They got a new quarterback.
Oh, let's be honest. Cleveland broke up Cleveland.
That's true too. They did it to themselves, yo. That shit with the Deshaun Watson, bro, that was just that. It's a hell of a risk because he's still under radar. So it's just like if something happens, like I was saying, like the past weeks, I don't even see Baker. I know you said like he has to, but he don't have to. But it's up to him how he wants to play that out. If it comes down to it, if they find Deshaun Watson for some fuck shit, he can't play. Will he play? So it's going to come down to that.
If you want other teams to want you, you're not going to have a choice.
That's sad, bro.
Your choice is not to resign when your contract is up.
I don't know, bro. Like I know it didn't work out for some players, but I do believe, bro. Like this is my theory. I do believe, like, and this is only in my mind, yo. I feel like, for instance, when Le'Veon Bell tried that shit and tried to sit out. And then, it backfired. But it's just hard, bro. It's a lot of names we can name that, like, the people that try to sit out and then, like, it backfired. But the NFL, like, they show you, like, I mean, it's a powerful league, bro. Like, it's almost like its own government, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Like if you see how, like, if people are fans of the NFL, you see, like, you know, like we're talking about the cases and we talk about, like, you know, how the games being played, even how the COVID shit played out, like how they were just like random players are just, they couldn't even get like the right narrative. They were just going along with just retarded shit to make it sound like it makes sense when it didn't make sense. So just like they make sure they control, they own their own day. It's like people understand, bro. Anything is possible. I would never be naive when it comes to that type of shit. I wouldn't, bro. But going back to him, it's just like, yeah, bro. Like he ain't gonna like help him do the shit. All right, you gonna just sit there and watch me do my work, then, bro. But we'll see how this shit plays out. But we'll see. But I don't care what happens with Baker. I know they got like multiple scenarios, what happens with him, but I mean, Colts got their guy. I think it's like the Seahawks and another team that's like possibly looking. Oh yeah, the Steelers. But other than that, it's curtains. But it's up to him, bro. It's up to him how it plays out. Other news, they went in an independent review. This happened this past Monday with the Cleveland Browns. Speaking of their asses. Hugh Jackson made a claim with the Brian Flores situation about tanking games and shit. And I guess they found zero evidence. But the funny thing is, bro, this is why I say the NFL is like its own government. They hired their own investigators, bro. Their own investigators to look that basically work for them to look like, and it just like, and I guess when I saw reports, they asked for him to cooperate like in the interview to get down like details, and they said he didn't want to cooperate. So it's just like, they make to try to make it look like he was a liar. Do I know Hugh Jackson's a liar? I don't know. We wasn't there. I don't know. But what's the alarming part is somebody came out before him and said this claim, and it's still investigation to this moment. So it's just like, we're waiting to see how this plays out. And then we could look at the Cleveland Browns and other teams around the league. But like I was telling you, like before we ended the episode, before the season ended, before the Super Bowl, it's going to be tricky because it's just like, man, like if let's say the Dolphins get found like they did some fuck shit, and then they look to the Browns and they possibly did some fuck shit. It could be a possibility the whole league is gonna get investigated. And a lot of people, if like a lot of teams get fucking in trouble for this shit, I don't know. We might see some harsh punishments, bro. I don't know what kind, but we will have to see. But like I said, the NFL is its own government, bro.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, you good, bro?
Sorry, I need 2 seconds.
No, you good, bro. The NFL is its own government, so like we're gonna see how that shit plays out because it's very interesting. But like I said, like I don't know. Do I think when he came out with it? Do I think he was lying? Like I said, like I was open. I'll say this: I was open into listening to like what his claims were to him or what they did for him, like to make him tank like football games or whatever. But the thing that would end this whole nonsense right now is if he has solid proof to prove that happened. If you have paperwork, text messages from the coach, emails, anything, like if you got anything documented that like this is valid, that's on how this shit will end. So that's what we're looking at. And
I've seen the rumor now with the whole tanking ordeal going on. Now they're talking about pulling a page out of the NBA's book, possibly starting to do a draft lottery now.
Oh,
to eliminate the tanking thing.
Okay. I mean, that's smart. I mean, it'll help.
It's smart, but
it's different though.
I'm not a big fan of that because I mean, I get you're trying to make sure the tanking thing doesn't happen, but if you have a team that's been bad for a long time,
yeah,
and they're in the running to get the pick all the time, but they don't get the first overall pick, that team doesn't get their franchise guy that they want, and their franchise never goes in a positive direction.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You have to see it on it. You're right. But yeah, man. Did they say this recently, like over the draft?
I think that story came out right after the draft.
Oh, after the draft. I mean, it's interesting though. But yeah, I mean,
that's one of the things they're thinking about doing, and I'll be honest, I hope they don't.
I'm going to say, but the thing about it, there's loopholes in everything, bro. Like somebody will find a loophole in something. Literally, somebody found a loophole in something.
I also don't really trust him. I mean, I hate to say that they're liars or anything like that, but I don't really trust the legitimacy of the whole draft lottery thing. Like what were the odds all those years ago with Cleveland getting the number 1 overall pick to get LeBron? Right. What were the odds that as soon as LeBron leaves, they somehow got it again? Yeah. I just.
I hear you. It's just weird, bro. It's just weird shit. It's just weird shit, bro. Definitely weird. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens with that, man. On other news on that, like I said, the Brian Flores situation, like I said, it's still under investigation. We probably won't hear nothing for a while. They're gonna try to keep that on the hush hush. But Other than that, off-season program starts. Well, they already started this past Monday. The rookie minicamp begins Friday. OTAs is June 6th and 7th, 9th, 14th through the 16th. Man, we're going to see how this shit plays out, y'all. It's going to be interesting how this shit goes into the season. We excited to see all these new players and see what they could do for the team. Shit, I don't know if there's anything else I could add on this because it's like we basically cover everything we up to date that I believe. Let me look through these notes real quick. But yeah, I believe we're up to date on everything, man. I didn't want to stay on to the draft shit too long because already it passed. I didn't want to go into depth on like they pros and cons and all that shit. Like it's just like we're gonna just see how these dudes play out.
Just wait until training camp starts.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna wait till training camp starts because it's like, you know, all the words they nice, but it don't mean squat if it don't match in action. So it's like we gotta see it in action, and we will be in attendance down there at training camp. I can't wait. I know you can't wait either. But yeah, man. Other than that, y'all, bro. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. You got anything to add, man, before we get out of here, bro? We at 5:30. Oh shit.
Nope.
All right. But yeah, man. That's all we got for y'all today, bro, man. I'm your host, Ray Summers, man.
Hey, don't forget your
Oh yeah, I ain't forget. I was gonna at the end, bro.
Oh, all right, my bad. Hey, you do your thing, man. I'm just gonna sit here. My bad. I'm just gonna sit here.
I was just segueing into the shit, bro.
Hey, that's my fault, man.
No, you good, man. But yeah, y'all, man. Like, that's it. That's all we got for y'all today, man. Episode 28, man. The Stripeprint 2, man. I'm your host, Ray Summers, man. Shout out to my man, Mavy Mad, bro. Also, man, please remember, bro. If y'all don't know now, y'all know, bro. Make America wear stripes again, bro. Please. And if you want one of these shirts, hit the comment box below and I got you, man. I'll give you all the information and details on that. But other than that, anything you got to say, man? We want to give y'all a hoo-day.
Hoo-day. I'm just ready for training camp.
Hell yeah.
The Reds are an embarrassment. Cincinnati is now a football city.
Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get into that real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to get this off my chest on this live air. Y'all. I know there's people that listen from, you know, in different states, but for the fans that's here in Ohio, or if you're Cincinnati Reds fans, I don't know what the hell was going on downtown with the Reds, but them starting out at 3-21. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm not gonna say it ever again. Dusty Baker would never. Period. Dusty Baker would never. He would never let this shit happen, bro. He would never let this shit happen the way it's happening, bro. I'm glad you brought this up, man. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all thought this shit was over, but man, when I brought that up, that shit, boom, light bulbs just went like just flickering, bro. So like, bro, the Reds got to get it together, bro. I don't know what's going on.
No, they don't.
I don't know what the hell.
I can be in a full discussion with it, so I'm not even going to go there. Castellini's getting what he deserves, and that's that.
Bro. But yeah, man. That's all I'm going to say about that, bro. Dusty Baker would never. He would never, bro.
This is an orange and black city now. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. And that's the, bro. I'm sorry, yo. They fucking. All right, they brought Jamar Chase and Burrow there and Taylor there the opening day game, packed motherfucking house. The next time they brought Von Bell, Trey Hendrickson, and it might have been somebody else. And I'm sorry if I forgot you, but it was somebody, or it just could have been just them two. They were there, and then I saw they brought my man's from Xavier, Sean Miller, to to throw the first pitch. I'm like, bro, they just desperately get fans in the
They're
seats.
Trying to do whatever they can to get people there. It's not working.
Bro, listen to me. If y'all want the fans back in the seats, bro, 50-cent beer, $1 tickets. That's it. I'd rather have drunk, obnoxious fans in attendance than no asses in them seats.
I'm only going because my daughter's school has a thing going on at the game. So it's going to be my daughter's first ball game. You know, she's learning, you know, she's playing softball. She's learning softball. And I told her, you know, we're going to watch the Reds game. Don't pay attention to how the Reds play because they're going to teach you how to do everything wrong. watch the other team.
Bro, just give her a tablet. Just put the tablet in her hand. play something, yo. I was like, it's wild, bro. They getting beat like, bro, it's almost like I never seen
18-4 yesterday.
Dusty would never, bro.
Where y'all gonna go? Not there.
Dusty would never, bro. And then the score for it was like what 16, and they be getting double-digit runs on their asses. We ain't gonna stick too long on this, y'all. That's it, y'all. Again, I'm your man Ray Summers. My man Mav. Again, make them wear stripes again. Please and thank you. If you want a t-shirt, hit the comment box below. I got you. I'm gonna see. I'll put the email and all in there. But other than that, man, we love y'all. Salute. We out, baby.
Who day?
Holy.